Welcome back to the RugDoc YouTube channel. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about who we are and what exactly RugDoc is. Now, if you're new to us, you can also check us out at our website, rugdoc.io, and follow us on Twitter at rugdoc.io. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell notification icon so you know when we're dropping new content. But without further ado, I'm going to go through a brief history and an overview of RugDoc and give you a sense of what it is that we're here to accomplish. The RugDoc team is an organization consisting of decentralized finance veterans focused on the safety of our industry by developing a community of informed, educated, and engaged cryptocurrency investors. By cultivating our community-centric culture and through the creation of tools and resources foundational in protecting investors, we commit ourselves to making DeFi safer. From yield farming and trading, all the way to our ever-expanding educational resources and tools, which include our community alerts, our very own Decentralized Finance Wikipedia, and even this amazing YouTube channel. Our mission is to make the digital frontier of DeFi a safer place to invest so it can grow into the promise it's always been for those who would remain unbanked, having limited or no access to capital, finding themselves unable to build and pass on generational wealth. In the short few months since our humble beginnings, having coalesced around a single Google Doc, armed with only our Telegram group and Twitter, we've managed to foil attempted thefts totaling in the millions of dollars. And that is not hyperbole. Once word got out about our little Google Doc of farm reviews, traffic came in droves. At a fever pitch, you overwhelmed our tiny Google Doc. Thus, the move to our new home at RugDoc.io, a website which houses our farm reviews as well as our many other services, tools, and resources. So who's on our team? What began as a small cadre of rug steamers would grow into a force with which to be reckoned. Volunteers who would work on projects and help fellow community members not get the rug pulled out from under them. Many only collecting donations at the end of a hard-fought night. And I'm proud to say that RugDoc has some of the best coders in the world. Full stop. But this is also why it's necessary sometimes for our team to remain undoxed. Their identities are hidden for their own safety. And we've since moved on from this as the demand for a higher level of service and quality was expected from RugDoc. And I'll have more on that to come. We now have team members charged with scanning and farm support, folks that look at farm contracts and establish parameters that may or may not be malicious. Our community engagement folks, interacting with our RugDoc community, our social properties to educate and assist in their DeFi-related queries and endeavors. Our crisis management folks, who warn users of potential scams and assist in rug pulls and progress by directing inexperienced investors to our safety tools like emergency withdrawals and revoking privileges, being on hand to answer questions and give guidance. Content management team, folks crafting and delivering our message out to the DeFi community, bringing knowledge and education to our members, helping RugDoc to deliver on our promise with supplemental guides and articles that we write, and our clear message promoting DeFi safety. And our ops team, these folks are in charge of general project maintenance, web development, farm calendar management, basically making sure everything goes off without a hitch and runs smooth. You know, it's worth noting that the suite of services that we offer to the community are all free of charge, and we have an ongoing bounty challenge, such as the LP Lock Challenge by Carlos and Senor Butts, to ensure that these tools we promote are safe to use for the public. Currently, we have no plans on monetizing usage for these tools. So if they're free, you might be asking, how do we make money? Well, Senator, we run ads. You may have noticed throughout the website, we do have paid advertisements. We're extremely fortunate that we attract thousands of unique visitors a day to our website. And we're happy for farm owners to showcase paid advertisements to generate some awareness for their projects. Now keep in mind that these sponsored ads are just that, they're advertisements. They do not represent an endorsement from the RugDoc team unless specifically stated. Please still do your own research and manage your risk effectively. Work your risk mitigation plan. Aside from the banner ads, We also have the following to supplement our monetization plan, which helps keep RugDoc completely free for the community to use. RugDoc merch. It's pretty self-explanatory. We do have our own merch, and I will put a link in the description so you can check that out. We run sponsored advertisements on our Telegram and Twitter, so if you would like to get a shout out on either, we got a huge following. Contact us and we'll get you out. RugDoc Farm Support. We offer one-to-one private consultations available to those developers if they need assistance in troubleshooting their code or trying to learn how to make their farms safer. And of course, the FarmDoc thread. This is an alpha calls channel where select RugDoc team members will talk through their decision making in relation to trades, farms, and market sentiment. Right, but what's next? DeFi moves on the bleeding edge of technology, and we're doing our best to support the community as much as possible. Here's a few things I was asked to tell you about on our mission to help keep DeFi safe and secure. We've got our Code Cats comics, our fun, lighthearted comic to highlight some of the key events that happen with RugDoc and DeFi. You can find those on our website at rugdoc.io. Community outreach with Avalanche, ApeSwap, and Paladin as our first 3 official partners. We're keen to working with other established brands with similar goals to our own. The Wikipedia page, continuing to expand and populate our wiki with supplemental information to meet the demands for DeFi education. Thank you for sticking around to the end to learn more about our team and how we got started at steaming the rug pullers. The RugDoc team has had an amazing 2021, and we're committed to closing it out just as strong as we started it. That's going to do it for this video. Look for more information regarding new farms on our website at rugdoc.io and follow us on Twitter to stay up to speed on the rugs and other malicious activities. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.